Hello and welcome to Toy Polloi 2, and today we have an unboxing and a bit of a show and tell of what I've been buying, because I've been buying a few things actually from real shops and also a couple of things on eBay, plus I've had a couple of donations, so there's a fair amount to get through today. So let's just crack on with the unboxing and the show and tell. So let's start with the things that I bought in the real world. I've been hearing that Lidl here in the UK had got a few cool items in, so of course I had to go and check those out. So I drove down to my local Lidl to see what they had, and the first thing I grabbed was this, which is a Matchbox Indiana Jones toy. Now this is the plane from Temple of Doom. It's listed here as the Ford Tri-Motor, but if you look very carefully on the side you can see that it says Lao Che Air Freight. So this is the plane that Indy escapes from right at the start of the movie, but then obviously it turns out that it's not the plane that he should be on, and all things go wrong for him. This is a really nice little toy. It comes with the plane, and you've got a little sort of bit of landing strip, it looks like. They have these on sale as £5 each, or 3 for £12.99. So I actually bought 3, but not 3 of this, because as well as this they've also got the Optimus Prime Hot Wheels car, which is one that I really did want to get, and that's the main reason that I headed over to Lidl, because yeah, this is just such a nice looking thing. So this is Hot Wheels size, and it's yeah, die cast at the front. It looks like the back is probably plastic. I will be opening these up at a future time, but I had to grab these. So yeah, you get 3 for, I think it was £12.99. So of course I bought another one. In fact, I bought 3 of these because I've got friends who have been looking out for them as well. So one of them has already gone to a friend. I think I've got another friend who wants the second one of these, but I'm going to be opening one up for my own collection. So yeah, if you have a Lidl nearby, it's well worth checking out, because they do have some nice pieces at the moment, especially if you like things like Transformers and Indiana Jones, which I guess if you're watching my channel you probably do. Next up we have 2 eBay purchases which are loosely themed together because they are from the same toy line. I've been trying to finish off my Advanced Dungeons and Dragons collection for quite a while now. These are the toys that are made by LJN, and I realise there's a few things that I am missing. Accessories, some of my toys are broken as well, and are sort of unfixable, or unfixable in the way that I would be happy with. So every time I see something on eBay that is a good price, I've been buying it up. This first one should be a War Duke, which was on offer because he was broken actually, but the good thing about him was that he came with accessories, and extra accessories. I think it only cost me £10. So yeah, we have a nice War Duke figure with a broken leg, which is a very common issue with these toys, but I've shown a couple of times now how to fix that. So I will be fixing that using a new T-bar. It looks like a G.I. Joe size T-bar. We'll get him all fixed up. But as well as the figure, it came with accessories, and it's the accessories that I need. So let's tip these out. So yeah, we have 2 of the shields for War Duke and 1 of his swords. So that is the real reason that I bought this. I've got quite a few War Duke figures, but I've got quite a few missing the weapons, so that is what I bought it for. He cost me £10, so 3 accessories and the figure for £10. I thought that was actually a pretty good price. You often see just these going for sort of £4 or £5 each. So yeah, that was why I picked that one up, and it's a nice little item to add to my collection. And as I say, I will fix him up. In here should be another Dungeons and Dragons figure, but as you can see, it's in a rather large box. I think this box rather overstates what's in there. What's in there is actually quite small. So let's open this one up and I'll show you what it is. Well, this is rather well packaged. It's a box within a box, and then in there is another bag, and in here hopefully is the figure I bought. And there we go, that is the figure I bought. So this is Stron Heart. This is the little PVC version of Stron Heart. So as I mentioned, I do already have this in my collection, but if I go and grab the one that I have on display off my shelf, you'll easily be able to spot what is wrong with it. And here is my one. As you can see, at some point someone has cut off the feathers that come out the top of his helmet there. So that is why I needed to get myself a new one. This one has been in my collection for a very long time. I do have a carded one which is in a really sort of nice mint condition, but as you can see, the one that I have on display is damaged, and I wanted to replace it with a much nicer looking one, and that's this one here. Now often when you look on eBay, these things are being sold, well, people put prices on them of sort of £10 to £15, and it's really not worth that much. You can pick them up if you're careful and if you take the time for very little. In fact, this one cost me all of £1. Obviously postage on top of it was a little bit more because they packed it very well, so I think in total he cost me about £4.95, which is slightly more than I would have liked to have paid, but it's still a very good price. And as you can see, he's going to look a lot better on display than this poor chap. So that's a really nice little eBay buy as well. And they're my 2 advanced Dungeons and Dragons purchases for this week. Now we have a donation from Mysterion, friend of the channel. He sent me stuff before. He got in touch recently while I was away to say he got something that he'd like to send over. I have no idea what it is, but it has just arrived. So let's open up this package and see what he sent in. Okay, so there is a note. It says, "Hi Dave, here is a little step to reach your mile from your friends at Toy Surprise, Mysterion and Lab Monkey number 9. If you haven't checked out their channel, I'm going to put a link to that in the description. They've just got a new channel that they've started up called Toy Surprise. It is really quite interesting, so do go and check that out. But yeah, so this, I'm guessing, is a Miles Mayhem figure to go towards the Mile of Mayhem. Let's see what he's sent. Oh, and indeed it is. It's a beige version of Miles Mayhem. So this is Miles Mayhem from Venom's Revenge. A really cool figure, and yet another one into the collection. That's amazing. And finally we have this rather large box from Mike, who got in touch to say he got a couple of things that he'd like to send over. He didn't say what they were, so let's just open it up and see what's inside the box. Okay, so there is a note, and I can already see 2 rather intriguing things there. So let's read the note. It says, "Hey Dave, Toy Polloi, I just wanted to say a big thank you for the videos that you make. They've become a highlight of my week, and my kids and I love seeing what toy you will be fixing next. I've enclosed 2 figures I hope you can make use of. A couple of vintage Kenner Darth Vaders that have seen better days, one of which could be a friend for half Vader, as he's only half there himself. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Mike." Well, thank you, Mike. Let's take a look at what we've got here. So, first up, we have, yeah, this is a vintage Kenner Darth Vader. So these are the large size figures. In fact, you saw one right at the start of this video in half Vader. That's actually in really pretty reasonable condition. He needs a bit of a clean. He's missing his cape. You can tell he's obviously been stored in a loft or something because he's rather dirty, but it feels like he's still got his original armband in there. And you know what? I don't have a Darth Vader with the original armband in there. Every single one I've got has been repaired. So that is really cool indeed. Let's sit him down and put him to the back. And then we have another one here. Oh yes, I can see why he might be a friend for half Vader. This poor chap is missing his arms. That's, again, a very common issue that you see with these figures, but a nice little figure and something that I can hope to complete in time. So Mike, thanks ever so much for these 2 Darth Vaders. They are really cool and certainly going to be put in my collection here at Toy Polloi, so thanks. So there we go, that is it for this unboxing and show and tell. I do need to say a massive thank you to Mike for sending over the Darth Vaders. I'll be sending him some Toy Polloi bits, and also to Mysterion for the mile to go in the Mile of Mayhem. I'm going to be sending him one of the limited edition stickers that you only get if you help out in that project. But as you can see, I've got some nice bits this week, and if you have a little near you, it's well worth checking out, because I think these Hot Wheels Transformers are going to be selling fast, and I really do like these Indiana Jones toys. I'm going to be searching out for a few more of those because I think there are a few more in the series, so well worth checking out a little if you have one nearby. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then why not head on over to my main channel Toy Polloi and subscribe there as well. And thanks for watching.